Okay, hello. Here we are again. And tonight, I think, is the night. Well, if everything goes well, tonight will be the night that Danziel finally beats the game. We finally beat Hell difficulty. As we have Act 5 here to get through. Again, we're level 76. We are a traps assassin. We are now working our way towards maxing out Death Sentry. And, yeah. Let's see what we have here. How many charges do we have in our teleport stuff? That's probably enough. We're gonna... might as well just repair it while we're here. Check and see. No belts yet. Okay. No gloves. Let's go to the Frigid Highlands. Get no quick. Of course, the are. That for one because it's probably pretty good in terms of skills. And now we're just gonna power through this and make our way to the next level. There's not really anything we need to do here. The mobs are not super fun. So we don't need to do anything to save the barbarians, really. We don't need the runes. Let's kill this group of guys real quick, I guess. Just to say we can. But yeah, there's just not that much here for us. We just keep on going. Onward to the Crystalline Passage. Keep forgetting that I have my weapon swap. These guys are champions. They're not immune to lightning, so just kill them and get some potions real quick. Nope. Fight a bunch of gremlins. No thank you. Those guys are super annoying, and one of the best things I learned in this game is that you can just skip stuff. So, here we are in the Crystalline Passage. We should be able to take out most things down here, provided we don't get like souls or something stupid like that. Just see what this War Fist is real quick. Nah, just a Nova cast. Not useful. There are some really nice... it's possible that you can get a +3 or even, I think, up to like a +5 to Traps Claw if you roll the right mods on the weapon itself, plus the magic affixes that add to traps. You can get like +3 to lightning, you can get a claw that has a base of +3 to lightning sentry, and then it adds, you get like, I think it's the mage killers or something like that prefix that gives you +2 to traps. So it's basically like having a +3 to lightning sentry claw, which is technically the best, although with Crescent Moon now, oh my goodness, they do a ton of damage. And they're super fast, and she's multi-shot. No, thank you. That was not a fun person. Still got that. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to town, get some more mana potions real quick. Anyway, it used to be that Crescent Moon did not work with traps. It used to only work with spells that your character actually cast, and since traps are... Nah, don't need this. Traps are cast by 3 to poison and bone. I mean, that's kind of a cool wand, but not something we're going to use anytime. That's terrible. I'm just going to drop all of those, buy a bunch of mana potions, come back up, and let's get them back down here. And I think there is some rhyme or reason about which way you're supposed to go down here, but I never remember. It probably would be better if I did. Really could use a conversion there. This is going to be the way to the glacial trail, so I'm going to leave a portal there. Just keep making our way around, since this is not a bad monster pack to really fight. There's no lightning immunes down here, fortunately. Go. Just a lot of pain down there. But it is worth some potions and some gold. Grand Charm's always worth picking up because you never know when it might be a skiller. That is not. Just try to hit that. There is the frozen river. So that is actually where we are going to want to go. Do I want to get the waypoint here? Probably. There it is. Perfect. It's actually not a bad waypoint. Back here. Hopefully we'll be able to free Anya now. Let's put this back into our thing. What do we have in our cube again? Just the potion, or sorry, the wand of low resist, so, okay. Just another amethyst. Now we'll head back to the Frozen River. Now this could be an absolute nightmare, because there are almost always souls down here. And sometimes, when you see souls, you just say, forget it. I'm not even gonna bother. If it's frozen creepers, though, got skeleton mages. Frozen creepers. The only problem with the frozen creepers is when they die, they don't leave a corpse, so you can't use corpse explosion again. Actually, looks like a pretty good monster draw down here because we've got those harpies and the creepers. That's not good. It is. And the skeletal mages. None of them are immune to lightning. So all things considered, this is pretty doable. Kind of an ideal situation with traps. You can just cast them around the corner, let them do their work. Maybe don't walk into the death explosion of the cold enchanted guy, but you know, can't always be perfect. Rosenstein. It's over here somewhere, if I recall correctly. Yep, he's back over here. They say that you are... Somebody did an analysis once that apparently you want to cast all of your traps in basically the same place. Pick up these boots, they might be good. Alright, well that was supposed to be hard. Instead, that's about the easiest time I've ever had. Freeing Anya. So, let's see what we have with these boots. 12 magic find, that's not worth anything. Attack rating also not really worth anything. Yeah. Okay. Take Mala's potion. Back to Anya. Back to Mala. Cast that. And now, you can see our lightning resistance is great, our fire resistance is great, our cold resistance is quite solid. Nothing to complain about there. And now we can talk to Anya, see if she's got anything good. Probably not, only 3 things. 35 magic find on boots. Those are actually really good. That's the most I think you can get on magic boots. If they were like that, any other mods on them, they would be definitely worth getting. 2 Cloak of Shadows, Poison Resist, Undead, Fire Damage. See, this is where it's just worth checking these. So, the 35 magic find boots are interesting, but just not quite good enough. Probably this is no good. 3 to Lightning Sentry. 1 to Death Sentry. Like, those are interesting. I think what would make sense, I'm going to hold on to these just because what you're technically supposed to do, if you were playing Assassin perfectly, what you would do is you would get claws like this that had a ton of extra bonuses to Lightning Sentry. Put those on in your swap. And then cast your traps, swap over to Crescent Moon while they did their damage, and then swap back. So I'm just going to hang on to this. This is an interesting weapon to me. What else do we have up here? This is just 25 magic find. I guess those kind of go here. I don't know. Okay. Crystalline Passage. Let's head up to Glacial Trail. Frozen Tundra, and then Ancient's Way. I got myself in a bad situation there, for like no reason. Picking up those ghost glaives because there will come a time where I will want an Amazon, and the Amazon is going to want something that's got increased attack speed and maybe, you know, plus to Amazon skills or something like that. So it's worth looking at those until we get a Titan's Revenge or whatever it is we're going to get. Thunderstrokes or whatever ends up being an endgame weapon there. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to keep going slow and steady here. really worth picking up anymore, but let's see. Boss there. May or may not be. There's a couple bosses here. I wonder. Oh, these guys are new to wondering what's going on. Sure enough. Circlet for some reason. Don't need that. Those bone warriors are immune to lightning, which is not my favorite. So just skip past most of those guys. And we're at the frozen tundra. So now we can just make our way to the Ancient's Trail. Or sorry, the Ancient's Way. Gem Shrine. So, I don't know if I've talked about this. The way gem shrines work is whatever gem you have in your inventory that is the last one you interacted with is the gem that will be chosen to be upgraded. I have so many Ort runes. Let's grab another Thull here. Just don't need that many Ort runes. We don't want to lose our wand, because that is going to be how we are going to be able to defeat the Ancients. Hopefully. Again, we're back in town, so we'll just check in with Anya again. See what she has for boots and gloves this time. 15 magic. No, 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 no. This is not really... Not going to do this every time. The biggest thing to really look for with Anya is just the gloves and the boots. That's where you get the most value. So, probably what we'll do here is try to pick up a level and then hit the Ancients. So, we'll likely have to go the Ancients' way. So, may not make sense to fight all of these guys, especially archers and ranged things. And the reason why is most of the other monsters in the game, you know, melee monsters are easier to deal with because they have a chance to miss, you have a chance to block if you're using a shield, that kind of thing. Archers and spellcasters, they basically always hit, right? I mean, yes, you can dodge them, but, you know, you get enough of them shooting at you, and they're going to hit you sometimes. I better put this here before I do something stupid with it. Okay. Ancient's Way, set a safety portal here. those guys are the worst. I hate those guys. Ugh, Spike Fiends. This is not a very good monster draw. Could have done without this. Okay, so we have leveled up. No, not where I want to go. Ah. Ooh, okay, let's go ahead and level up. We're at 143 strength. I guess we'll keep going strength, although we're not going to find a monarch before the end of the game. The life is going to do us more advantage at this point, so let's just hit some life. Keep going Death Sentry, and I think here... just gonna pick up Jamali again, because we are gonna be in the thick of it when we come back here. Let's go ahead and repair this staff. See, it's always expensive. Jamali, let's get out of there, buddy. Okay. This is nice. The Ancient's waypoint. That is useful. Jamali, if you could just deal with these guys, I would really appreciate it. Okay. No, Spike Fiends, no. Not just no. Don't want to deal with them at all. At all. What the heck happened to you, Jamali? I am so dead right now. Dude, you had one job. He got lost, apparently. We don't want to go there. That's the wrong way anyway. That's down to whatever wherever that hole is, which is not going to be where the Ancient's Way is, or where the Ariat Summit is. Those two guys fight it out. That Kelpie snare is actually really fun, because it really does slow those guys down. See how slow they start moving once he starts hitting them with it. Kind of fun that we got that. Hey. Yikes. Yeah, all that lightning is just doing absolutely nothing to those guys. But it will kill that abominable. Okay. That Ariat Summit has got to be up here somewhere. Hey. Dang, Spike. That is just death for him. He's just gonna get his butt kicked when he goes over there. Looks like we got super poisoned. Thank you, Spike Fiends. Let's see what these gloves are. Pretty trash. Cold resist, fire resist, but not nearly enough of either one, so can't use them. Oh, could you please kill this guy? Thank you. And I like that you feel stronger now. That's great. Poison damage is just no joke. You could see just how effective that corpse explosion, the death sentry, is. Once you get one or two monsters down, it just ends the fight. is going to be under lightning, so... I'd rather not fight that guy. Okay. Oy. That would have been really unfortunate to die right there. The way up cannot be... Yep, it's right here. Boom. Ariat Summit. Not particularly close to the waypoint, but that's okay. Let's go on up here. And we'll have to get ourselves ready for this fight. And let's make sure that our... Yep. Put left trigger and bump and B. And one of them, as I recall, is always immune to lightning. I don't remember which one. So, he'll be the one that's the toughest that we'll have to use Jamali to kill. But let's stock up on potions. This will be one of the toughest fights we have before the end of the game, so hope for good luck with these guys, and see what happens. He just dies immediately. Problem is, I don't have a way to deal with Maddock, I don't think. Oh, no. Oh. Doing okay on Talik and Korlik. That curse actually lasts a surprisingly long amount of time. So we got both of those guys at the same time. Now it's just down to can we get Maddock? I think so. Yeah. Keep that curse up on him. It's all gonna be just fine.
augment your skill and grant you entry to the...
Okay. Pretty good. Now our primary goal is to find the Worldstone Keep. Let's see. We didn't get a full level out of it, but we got almost all the way to 1. Black Lancers, no thank you. They're gonna be very annoying. Those guys are super annoying too, because... Okay. We're gonna go back to... town. Get Jamali back because he is gonna help us clear the rest of the Worldstone Chamber here. And... let's do it. Let's see, what have I got? Oh, I've still got 30 teleport charges. That's plenty. Plenty. And here, we already know where our way down is. So that's great. And that's not what I want to see. Bunch of glumps, no. No, no souls, no. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is fantastic. Actually, I just don't want to deal with the souls. Even though they weren't doing that much damage, because my lightning resist is actually really pretty good. You know, if you look at it, 68 lightning resistance. That's the way to do it. But, okay. And of course we get souls again. Just see if we can run through this. May be able to just get out of this area. Oh my god. There we go. Don't keep level 3. These guys are into lightning. Yeah, no, this is not... also not my favorite group. I got super poisoned, so forget that. Okay, we need more town portals. Need more of those. Alright, well that was a dead end. But this isn't actually not a bad map if we wanted to do mail runs. Okay. Now we're into the final stretch. Those snakes are going to be annoying. Just like to clear out a path here so we can still get to the throne without too much interruption. Okay. All things considered. Yeah. Let's not jump into that Jamali. Okay. Who else is in here? Let's go ahead and set a teleport away on here. Okay, Bale's laughing, so we are right there. that's it, pretty much. Alright, let's see. Pick up a couple mana potions here. Jamali, I think, is just going to get his butt kicked if we take him down here, so let's just leave him out for now. Identify some items. Life stolen. Yeah, we're gonna need probably mana potions more than anything else. And then we are going to swap to our Wand of Lower Resistance, so we can put that on Veil. And let's see. 5 stat points remaining. I think at this point we're thinking... Man, I don't know. What's our base strength here? 140. So we're pretty much right where we need to be. Let's just get ourselves up on life. Get over 1200 life. And this won't do us any good whatsoever against Bale because Lightning Sentry will do all of the damage. But it doesn't hurt when we're farming and stuff. You can see it's up to an 8-yard radius now, so that's pretty dang good. Yeah. So let's go on down here. Himself, which is so annoying. Thanks. There it is. There it is. Oh, we were running pretty low on health potions there.
Hello.
You didn't make it easy. Okay. So, that's it. That's that finished. Throne of Destruction. Eye of Eve of Destruction. What is it? Eve of Destruction. Yep, that's it. Rescue the soldiers, add a thing. Kill Neelithok. Council in Act 3. I guess we didn't kill all of them. But that's pretty much the game. What else do we have here? Oh, this is Kill Blood Raven. So now, that's the game beat on level 78. It's, you know, some people might consider that kind of high to beat the game. I generally figure if you're around 80, level 80, you ought to be able to beat the game pretty well. Somewhere between 70 and 80, pretty decent place to be trying to beat the game. Obviously, we leveled up a little bit along the way to make it easier, but yeah, that's pretty good. So now the question is, what do we do next? It's run on back here, go to town. Identify our stuff. Sell to Mala. Or I guess probably sell to Anya. It is. It is. So, this is Assassin Skills and +3 to Lightning. I mean, honestly, some pretty awesome skills if you're just looking for Lightning Sentry damage. I mean, that's really a cool weapon. Nope. Yeah, wow, that's awesome. Two weapons that are really interesting from, you know, from kills. It's worth thinking about these two. I mean, this one is not as good, actually. It's 3 to Lightning Sentry and 10% increased attack speed, but this one has higher dexterity requirement. That's kind of annoying. But 40% increased attack speed means you're always going to hit the breakpoint when laying traps. And 3 to Lightning Sentry, +1 to Assassin Skills. That's a really cool set of claws. If we ever want to go the route of playing kind of the most efficient way possible. So, let's just go ahead and end here. At least end this iteration of the game. Get our little, I guess the cutscene here. It's fitting. I always thought this was one of the coolest cutscenes. In the game. Way that Tyrael comes in and destroys the world zone. It's pretty cool. Does he get his sword back? I mean, it just kind of evaporates there. That's it. So, Dan Zeal, congratulations. You made it. Matriarch Dan Zeal. Never happened. Never was able to do it before. Couldn't even get through Nightmare difficulty. Now, Dan Zeal reborn. Just cruising pretty easily. Honestly, we went through Act 5 really easily. So that's awesome. What am I gonna do? I was gonna stock up on potions. What am I doing? There we go. And Anya is our awesome seller of cool things. And we could start working on keys. Yikes. I should have recognized as soon as he started spitting out lightning that he was going to be lightning enchanted and therefore immune. But I didn't want to just give up that easily. I'm stubborn. Anyway. But this is not a bad way to kind of level up, get some items. The thing that's cool about Neelithok is that he can drop all of the items in the game, basically. There's only one or two items that he can't drop. You see right there, we've already got Scarab Shell Boots, Unique War Club, and you could just do this over and over again. I used to just do Pindleskin runs like nobody's business, because Pindleskin is like a super high level monster, meaning that he has a very high treasure class. I think there's only... those are pretty cool. There's only one or two. That's the Blood Tree Stump. That is a cool... That is a really cool mace. This is one of my favorites. One of those kind of exceptional bases. One of those exceptional maces that used to be... or, sorry, one of those exceptional weapons that kind of a lot of us used to covet after. So, Blood Tree Stump. Cool. And you see, that's a Corona. And a Corona is a really high-level helm. A Crown of Ages is a, really powerful helm that is the unique version of the Corona that a lot of... that I wouldn't say a lot, but that some characters want. So, when you're fighting... when you're fighting Pindleskin, he doesn't drop a lot, but the things that he does drop are usually pretty high level. And he's always guaranteed to drop 2 items because he's a super unique. So adding to the player's count doesn't make him drop more weapons, more items. It just increases the number of, just increases the amount of experience that you're going to get. And it also, of course, increases the amount of life he has and stuff like that. So let's just kind of run down the various things that we can farm here now that we finished. First and foremost, of course, is Pendleskin, as you see. Not a bad place to go and just grind up. Next thing we can do is, let's look at message log. Corrupted tremors are striking the dark wood in the underground passage, so we could start doing some terror zones. Those terror zones are not particularly good. So, I think the other option, of course, is to do Black Marsh. We've got this kind of nice tower map here. Where we can just... I'm not going to fight out fanaticism. What do you think? I always forget that that's actually a blocked lane there. These guys are just ran myself right into that situation like an idiot. And really, you know, you're just looking for, when we come down here, we're just going to be looking for, like, groups of bosses. We're not interested in fighting all of this little trash along the way. But if we come across a boss group, that's going to be worthwhile. Like, especially ghost groups, because ghosts have higher chances of dropping runes. So that's always nice. Come through here, we got... So this third level is actually really nice, because you got 2 potential boss spawns. In this case, they're both ghost spawns. Pick up this super chest along the way. Don't want to fight archers, they're just annoying. Just go in and see what's on that weapon rack. Having know those guys is really annoying. But at least in this case... Lumrun. Okay. So that's a pretty decent way to just go through and pick up some rooms while we're at it. I mean, this room, ridiculous. It's the IO room 35. So it's a little bit less than 1. To identify here. Run up and talk to Charcy. Again, she will sell boots and gloves that we want to be looking at. This is 2-socketed scissors guitar that's useless, with no mods or anything on it. Okay, the other thing we can do is go to the Stony Field we have a really close waypoint to the portal to Tristram, so that means we can run in and get ourselves where it's like for the cow level real quick. And what we do, or what I've seen done, is we go to the secret cow level, and we run around the entire level, spawn every monster, every cow that we can. On players 1.
Move. Move.
This is where like a hustle works wonders. And this is a little bit of a cheese, I suppose. Some people probably think that this is an exploit. But what will happen here is we run around, we'll spawn all the cows on players 1. And once we have spawned them all, they will have spawned with the life total that they have with just one player in the game. And then if we go back to town, and we reset the player count to players 8, they will come back. They will drop players 8 loot, even though they only have players 1 life totals.
Move.
And while that is almost certainly kind of an unintended bug, I guess, the justification I can use for this is that playing solo self-found is tricky in that you don't have the ability to trade with other people online, stuff like that. And so it's okay if from time to time you find something that makes your life just a little bit easier. So now we'll go options, game settings. Set to players 8. Tracy just has those gloves. Run over to Geed. It's kind of weak, Geed. And now that we've been back in town for a minute, changes should have taken account, and we can start herding our cows together. What I like to do is just gather up a big group. See, they're just gonna drop a ton of stuff. Mana potion, Scroll Town Portal, Joe Staff, Super Healing Potion, and we can also hit up all of the chests along the way. This is a really good way to Hey, that was risky. So we gotta pick up healing potions since we are going through those pretty good. Flawless diamond. Word bow. Healing potion. Colossus Bulge. Flying axe. Field plate. Field plate's kinda nice. Superior heraldic shield. All was 9. Nah. Pick up the heavy boots. Full rejuvenation potion. Just kind of want to gather up as many of these guys as we can. Here come some more cows. Come on, guys. Come on. This is just a really great way to find runes, actually. Cows drop a fair number of runes just from the fact that you kill so many of them. Do want to pick up that ruby. Gems, all that good stuff. Excuse me. Here we have 86 to attack rating, not useful. Poison resist, not useful. 11 to life, no. 13 magic mind, no. 6 to dexterity. Yeah. A lot of these things are going to be, you know, just not that useful. But you just kill so much stuff that it's a great place to farm. Alright, and I think we have... Nope, it was the amethysts. Here... Alright. And we still got a fair number of things to go after here.
No.
Including the Cow King. Right. Oh, stamina potions. Clearly that came from the Cow King. He's got this thing where he will sometimes just drop a whole bunch of stamina potions. Alright, let's see if we can gather up a huge group of cows, because that's typically the most efficient way to do this. Nope. Just kind of herd them all together like a pack of sheep. Okay, healing potion. Greater talents. This could be good. 2 to blade for 3. Nope. Maybe not. Healing potion. Three-socketed light plate.
No.
Yikes.
No.
Yikes. And as you do this, you know, you get a little bit faster about identifying what things you're really looking for versus what things you aren't. Spent a lot of time running the cow level over the years, but always with different characters, different needs, different things I was trying to accomplish with them. Definitely don't need this or that. Mana potion is good. Those items are good. Alright, Ort Rune. Probably not necessary. Let's see what this thresher is. It's just a straight up 4-socketed thresher, which is awesome. It would be incredible if it was ethereal, but the fact that it's a 4-socketed thresher means that it'll be perfect for an insight for now. Those boots, they're probably not any good, but that's outstanding. I've already been up here. And that might be about it for the cow level. Yep. So let me just go back down here. Turn it back to players 1. And where are they? Oh, it's the Luca Lane sewers. That's not that great of a place for farming. These aren't going to be good, yeah. 1 to martial arts, 3 lifesteal. No. Almost good. +3 to traps. That's interesting. 17% better chance of getting magic items. I mean, these are all things you could put together as part of like a magic find set. I'm gonna hold on to that traps. That seems like a good one. So we have this insight, which is Ral Tier Tall Soul. We've got plenty of these. So let's go Ral. Another tier like stashed over here somewhere. No. Tier. Tal. Grab one of these soul runes. That has level 4 meditation aura. As you can see with these 2 weapons, Thresher does 45 to 424, but it's a faster weapon. This one is 61 to 506, but it's slow. That's a level 16 meditation aura. This one's level 14. You know, 248 bonus, 249 bonus. This is 4 to critical strike. This is 5 to all attribute. You know, this is a much better version of this. But either one is going to be incredible with, you know, with a mercenary. So And the nice thing about this one is 152 strength as opposed to this one just 210. And Jamali would definitely be able to wear this. And giving that level 14 meditation aura is really nice because that gives us a lot of mana regeneration. So we can do, other thing we can do is, let's just see what our catacombs map looks like. This is not a super good map for, well, maybe it's not bad. Yeah, we can actually just pop down here. Oh, we lost the binding. Right, Catacombs 3. Not where I want to go. Here's where you might say, okay, maybe here we bring back Jamali, and we'll say, okay, buddy,
I'll put that to good use.
go ahead and start using that meditation aura. Here, he's not gonna die. Because he's gonna do so much damage. Except then he just dies to Andariel, so we have to do a better job of keeping him alive against Andariel. And she drops a Grand Charm, and a Ring, and a Quiros, and yeah. So, that's another place that we can farm. Another option is Zakara, there she is. For a strength, not good. Not good, but worth a lot. Mana Steel, no. That's terrible. Another place we can go, which we really need to go to, is the Arcane Sanctuary. Because in the Arcane Sanctuary, now, I don't remember which way was the way to get to the summoner. There's no way to do the maps on here. Nope, it wasn't this way. Which is good, because that's the most annoying one. Let's see if it was this way. this should be an area that we can do on higher player counts, because nothing is ever immune to lightning down here. This one also appears to be a... appears to be a no-go. So that's not the way we want to go. So what we want to do is we want to be killing the summoner, because the summoner can drop keys of hate. So I don't know if he's this way or not. Look, see how far that lightning stretches when it goes off screen. It's crazy that it hits things that far. Yep, and this is the way. You can see it based on the bottom corner there. These guys are just not fun to fight, so... see here, we can go to options, turn it to players 3, see how that goes, because that means that everything will drop more loot, provide more damage, or sorry, provide more experience. I don't know if those are players 3 or not. Because you get to the point where you're overkilling everything. Those guys should have been players 3. You see, it's not really a problem.
Thanks. I can't use that.
The ghost will present a problem for Jamali, because he can't steal life from them. But he's going to do so much damage with that Insight Thresher. And he's got the life leech from Tal Rash's helmet that he's going to be pretty hard to kill. Yep. Just goes through and does his thing. Oops. Oh, so close. A two-socketed Shaco. Right, and then you can just leave and try it again. What are the other spots that we can go? Trying to think of what other places we have that are good for farming. Virus is 20, that's interesting, but not good enough for a... Ooh. Let's see what Farah had. Looked like she had a bunch of gloves. Defense, strength, hold arrow, replenish life. Nah. What are some of the other good farming spots? Arcane Sanctuary, like I said. The Travancore is tough because a lot of those guys are immune to lightning. Lord Kurast, of course, you can farm without having to kill anything. It's not that much here. Chaos Sanctuary is tough because there's a lot of immune to lightnings there. Worldstone Keep can be okay, because this character can do Bale, but it's not a super fast kill. We could do the Frigid Highlands. You can do Eldritch pretty easily. That was on players 3, right? So that's pretty good. Again, you can do Neelathak. This is the Blood Thief Brandistock. Don't think I have one of those yet, so we will save that to the collection. Starting to kind of rack up our unique things now. I don't think this two-socketed Shaco is all that worth it. You know, we could put a lore in there. But I don't think it looks any better or worse than anything else, so... yeah, let's go ahead and do Pindleskin real quick. I mean, he'll just sit there and hold off literally everything. At this point, might not be the worst idea to just go ahead and just see if we can find our way to level 2, see how hard this is. I don't love these guys because they're... The temple guards are going to be... immune to lightning, but again, we can just sort of take our time with this. And notice we can take a lot less mana potions now, because that insight just helps out so much. And as long as he's got things to kill, he's just gonna keep on rolling. And I don't know this map very well, so I'm not sure exactly where the way down is, so we're just gonna have to clear it. which is fine. It's actually fairly decent experience down here. Some temple guards you guys are, you just run away. Okay. See if the way down is up here. There. You see, I don't even need to stun these guys anymore. We just do so much damage, and that combined with the Holy Freeze. Doesn't mean that stunning isn't still a good idea. You run into a stupid situation like that, but in general, not leading off every fight with a stun the way that we were kind of all the way through the regular game. Guys, I will still stun just so that Jamali can get up there and do what he's supposed to do. Now I'm thinking maybe I need to start carrying healing potions more than... not good. Maybe I need to start carrying healing potions more than I carry mana potions, because that insight is making it that I don't have to just take a potion after every single fight. It recharges my mana so fast. Is this the way down yet? No. Still not the way down. Looks like we're going to explore the entire map before we find the staircase to the second level. Come on, guy. Help me out here. Its superior Akar and Tarj could be great. Let's see what it does for resistances. And how many sockets it has. There we go. Finally, we did an entire circle of the map. Ugh, yeah, I don't really want to go in there and fight all that. And this is, unfortunately, an ethereal one, so not great. Thunderstorm, Blizzard, Sorceress Skill, not. Also not great. And look, we're almost level 79 already. Oh, yikes. Gotta go get Jamali back. Out of my way, dudes. double boss group. Nice. Alright. Okay. Oh. You know, once again, we're gonna have to find everything in this level until we find the thing we're actually looking for. Okay. That's not really what we're going for here. Nope. Not up there, I don't think. Looks like Jamali died. No wonder. And we leveled up. So, again, almost to 1200. And keep bumping up this death sentry since that's starting to do some major work now. It's worth a good chunk of change. None of those things are. I think what we'll do here is we will find a waypoint for level 2 of this, and then we will call it a night. And then tomorrow, we'll spend our time just farming for whatever we can find. So here is this. Let's just go ahead and find the way down real quick. Not mistaken, it's here. think it's directly across. Let them fight amongst themselves. Gosh, dang, so many of these guys. My goodness. Well... I guess it's not up there. I thought maybe three. Ah, so close. That would have been almost the perfect way to cap off the evening. But not quite. Not quite. Alright, so we're gonna go over and down. Gosh darn zealots. You know what? He got hit with that amp damage. And that's what did him in. Not really any point to saving a 3-socketed monarch, is there? No, I don't think so. But a 4-open socket monarch, and we can make ourselves a spirit, which would be very nice. More skills, more mana, more life. Better resistances than we get from the Rhyme Shield do have 3 of these. Starting to get quite a few gems these days. Actually, let's go here. Well, that's not the way anyway. Over and down. This is it. Halls of Bot, okay. That one does not have the eye. That one has the eye, but I don't think it matches. Has the eye. Does not match. This one has the eye. I think it is this one, if I'm not mistaken.
Thanks.
Jamali, you're gonna get wrecked, buddy. Just when you think it's safe. That's the thing that makes Nilithok so damn dangerous. Where is he? Same thing happens here, right? That you spawn him on players, whatever. And then you kill him on players 8, and he has a much better drop table. Alright, let's get in there. Well, he didn't drop a key, but that's usually how it goes. You run in, kill him, done. So. And with that, we're gonna call it for tonight. We're level 79, working our way up to 80. We've got a pretty impressive set of farming to do now. We can do Arcane Sanctuary, we can do Forgotten Tower for the Countess, we can do the cow level, we can do, did I say Arcane Sanctuary to get those keys, we can do Nilithok to get those keys. A lot of different really good farming places that this character can go. We can kill Andariel. We could kill Mephisto, although that, you know, I don't think that map is anywhere nearly as good. The map for Andariel is not bad. A couple of teleports and you're right there. So, yeah, we'll have to kind of see. I think the next kind of goals for this character are to see if we can upgrade our armor to something better than a stealth. You know, treachery would be okay. Hustle would be fantastic. Finding a 4 open socket monarch got really close. We got a 3 open socket monarch, but a 4 open socket monarch would be great, so we could get a would be great for the spirit. Getting a helmet that has 3 open sockets would be good too, because we are going to want to put probably a hearth rune word in there until we find a Ravenfrost anyway. So yeah, and then just continuing to shop for better gloves, better boots, keep killing things. You can see we found a few uniques tonight. Nothing groundbreaking, but we did get that really nice thresher that we could give to our mercenary so he could have an insight, which is awesome. That insight is pretty darn good. I have considered possibly re-rolling it to see if we can get a better meditation aura than 14. The Colossus Volge that we got has a really nice meditation aura of 16. It also has a higher critical strike, but I don't think it's going to make that much difference. I mean, we had no mana issues once we started running around with Jamali, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and tomorrow night we'll farm some more, and maybe just start talking about what the next characters are going to be that we're going to think about making. I've got some thoughts about where we go from here, and what happens next. I think some of that is going to depend on some of the gear that we find, of course, but even without that, you know, there's a couple other characters I'm going to make, so talk about all of that tomorrow night. Until then, take care, everybody.